Ain't no stopping us now. I love that song.
G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV, and we're cooking in the kitchen this week.
We're
Cal.
cooking at 9 as well.
Well, when do you cook?
Hey?
When do you cook? What, lunchtime?
I cook at home.
Middle of the, what do you make for
cook
breakfast? Give us your best breakfast.
Scrambled eggs
Yeah.
and bacon and eggs. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do an omelette if you want.
Yeah?
Yep.
I've heard you're pretty good at boiling water. And that's about it.
I'm pretty good at that. I can burn the water. I can even burn water.
Burns it very, very well. Hey, we're talking champ.
Yep.
We're heading into the Big V Big Bounce. So we've got a week off. Yeah,
Big
it's
games
nice,
this
isn't it?
weekend with the week off. It really, gives you some perspective with a week off, I think.
Tell you what, there's some big wins in champ men as well. We did say Cryo Bay could be on their way, and they are on their way.
I saw them Saturday night against Bulleen. Mate, they brought it. They brought it. They were good. Like, Bulleen were, like, to their credit, they played really well, Bulleen. Their point guard really does alleviate some of the other players to allow them to play in positions they prefer. But I tell you, Caribe, Jason Reardon, mate.
Great player. He's hot.
Like, Eric Williams had a quiet one. Reardon stepped up.
Give me the
Hutchie
ball.
stepped up.
Give me the ball.
I'm just going to make every single jump shot I take.
Yep. Hutchie enjoyed the car park again.
Yeah, he did.
He just sits out in his car. He probably doesn't have a dart. He's a pretty healthy man, but he just sits out in his car. He's probably got a nice cold Coke just sitting in the console. Every now and again, they throw the ball out to him. Leave it to me. Bang, swish.
Whack.
No, they're doing very, very well.
And you get the pizzas down at Bulleen.
Ooh.
At Templestowe.
Ooh,
You can order pizzas.
I heard about this.
Yeah, you can order pizzas and they'll bring them to you at about half time.
In the crowd.
Yeah, they're good.
Hey, well done, Bulleen. I like that.
Yeah.
A nice little touch there for
was a
the
good
fans.
touch.
Eltham and Waverley. What are the odds that these two teams would put on a cracker in overtime?
Yeah, I know.
Again.
Well, look, I think it was a tight one, wasn't it?
Daniel Dillon came in for his first game.
Oh, they needed him.
Yeah.
They needed him, but it wasn't
Didn't
enough,
work.
was it? It wasn't.
Trigger.
He shot poorly. He shot poorly.
He did, and it wasn't Trigger's RDO this week. He was rostered on.
Yeah.
He was rostered on. He had to turn up for work this week.
I think we'll see him for the majority of the rest of the season.
Well, he's got to qualify, doesn't he? How many games to qualify?
40%.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Got a bit of work to do.
He'll be there.
Here we go, folks. State champ men. Sherbrooke 87 defeated Diamond Valley 85.
Wow.
Eagles, wheels have fallen off. 3 losses in a row. Sherbrooke finally get a win. What's going on at DV?
I don't know what it says more about Sherbrooke or Diamond Valley. If for Sherbrooke back or Diamond Valley falling, it's probably leaning towards Diamond Valley there, I think.
I'll tell you what, if you paid your money to get into this game, and you should have, otherwise you were cheating the system and you just snuck in the back door.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
First quarter, 61 points were scored in the first quarter of this game. 35 to 26 for Sherbrooke. You'd be paying a second time on the way out, wouldn't you?
Drinking Sherwell and Escort, we're just sitting there like,
Defense
guys,
out the window.
guys, let's not play any defense, all right? Just score.
No, just go for it.
And they're,
You know what they were doing? They were practicing Big V, Big Bounce a week early.
Oh, nice.
I heard it was 5 points for a triple there on the weekend. That's what I heard.
So they'll bombs away.
It was. Suns with 25 to 16 in the last quarter. Yeah, it was. They wrapped it up with a huge run home. Got the 2-point win. The Truman Show.
last quarter.
25-16. The Truman Show hits a shot with 2 seconds to go.
Whack.
Gotta love that. DV ran a play, missed a shot in those last couple of seconds. Sherbrooke get the win. Well done to the Suns. Been a lean year.
They needed it. They desperately needed it. It was very lean.
Hume City, speaking of teams that needed a win, 72 went down to Ringwood 80. The Hawks 25 to 16 last quarter.
Yep.
They did it as well. Skylar Boland 15 points. Jermaine Maybank 15. Ringwood 5 straight wins.
Here
Hume
come the
City
Hawks.
have lost 3 of their last 4.
Well, it's starting to trend now, isn't it? I think we're starting to see, because it was just been so close these last few weeks, we're starting to see the pretenders and we're starting to see the contenders.
Ooh, Hume City pretenders.
Well, I don't know.
Ringwood certainly contenders.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Absolutely.
like about Ringwood at the moment?
What's that, mate?
Sharing the love.
What do you mean?
Well,
Just
by
sharing
committee,
the ball?
by committee,
You like
by
that?
committee. I
Yeah.
do like that.
That
That's
is
nice.
good.
Eltham 94 went down to Waverley 91. Sorry, defeated Waverley 91 in OT. Just another classic contest between these two. Matt Fennell, 26 points, having a very good season.
He's a very good
at
player.
Eltham.
Yep.
Trigger, as I said, he was rostered on to work this week, 20 and 10. Benny Lewis 22, Platters with 19, the destroyer for Waverley. But Eltham get it, and Waverley just not performing at their best at the moment.
No,
it's a close game.
Do they have a pressure cooker in here?
Probably
I wonder
yeah,
if
to
they
be here
do.
somewhere.
Well, you know, this question started to be raised, but Daniel Dillon coming back in is a big player to come back in. Throw a sink out. They weren't going that well anyway.
Throw the sink out in the kitchen. I like it. You're
Yeah.
doing all right at the moment.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but I'd just be interested to see how he does fit in with this team. He hasn't played with Benny Lewis before, obviously another P1. So.
And you just got to make sure.
Well, he has at Melbourne Tigers in the NBL.
You just got to make sure with Waverley, you don't want too many cooks in the kitchen.
No, but we also know
You don't want too many cooks
Yeah,
in the kitchen.
I heard it,
sorry,
mate.
yeah.
I heard it. No, but you also wouldn't want to write them off either.
No, definitely not. They're not
True.
baked yet. They're not over baked yet.
Yep, we got it. Continue.
Bulleen
Carry on.
69. Went down to Crow Bay 76. Trevor Latham 17-10. Corey Standurfer 22-12 had a very good season. Jason Reardon.
Yep.
Bang. Don't worry about the pigskin kicker. He's giving the footy away. He's concentrating on his ball.
He can play.
He's
he
hooping
can
it up.
just flat out play. He's on another level
He's
in this game.
27-11 for him in this
And
game.
Trevor Latham, tell you what, one of the best defensive bigs in the league at the moment. He's an absolute brick wall. He's fantastic, and he did a good job, and he will. But it wasn't enough, unfortunately.
Melbourne 68. Sunday game went down to Crow Bay 80. So Crow Bay with 2 wins for the weekend. Ewell 21-15. Reardon 19. Hutchie 19 points in this game. As we said, a couple from the car park. Jared Fryer with 18 points for the Tigers. We did say last week with Crow Bay they had a soft run for the next 4
Yes,
games.
that's right.
They're up inside
They're
the top
enjoying
4. Will they stay there, young man?
I think they will. I'm liking them. I'm really liking them. They're such a tight group.
They might get home by a whisker.
And I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you what. They did. Eric Williams, no 40-point game for him. No shaving of my head.
Well, we'll come up with something else for round 12. We'll find something.
I actually
as we go
talked
through
to
the
Eric
notes.
Williams at Bulleen on Saturday night.
Yep. And what did
he
say?
said, "Don't worry, man. If I got 39 and I'm on the break, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna get someone else. I'll look after you, baby." And I was like, "Thanks, mate." It was good.
You're just making that up, surely.
Nope.
Well, you acting
I'm
as if
actually
you and
not.
E. Will are mates.
We are.
Okay, alright, no worries.
That's all the
Letter.
imports. We hugged. We did this. Do you want to see it?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Yeah, go. What happened?
Something.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then you do that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice.
Do you know what that is?
What is it?
Well, they didn't do it in the 80s, so you probably don't.
No, that's right. Do you want me to show you how we said hello in the 80s?
Yep.
Have you ever heard of knuckle dusters? Ladder,
Where you
state
just punch
champ.
each other.
Yeah, that's right. Ladder, state champ, man. Ringwood 9-3, Eltham 9-3, Corio Bay 8-5, Waverley 7-5 in 4th, Hume City 7-5 in 5th.
Yep.
Diamond Valley 6-6. I reckon Diamond Valley are on the skids, mate.
Yeah, so do I. And look, Hume City are too. Waverley, geez, you're lucky to be 4th at the moment.
Ooh.
You're lucky to be 4th. You're not playing the sort of ball you did last
Ooh.
season. But, however, they're like the Spurs. Cruise through the regular season. Oh, it's playoff time.
Here we go.
Time to turn the
Here we
turn
go.
it on. Time to turn the heat on.
Get the oven pumped up. Sherbrooke 4-9, Bulleen 3-9, Melbourne 2-10. Now, quite seriously,
Yep.
I'm going to be serious for a minute.
Yeah.
I try to be.
Good luck.
Melbourne. I've got to tell you, we're 11 rounds in. They're 2-10. Melbourne is a power club in junior basketball. Yes or no?
Happy? Yes.
Why can't they get it together at this level?
I'd
What is
like-
going on?
I'm happy to jump to their defence here.
Well, jump.
This is a rebuilding season.
Okay.
They have had the Benny Lewis.
How'd they
years.
go last season?
Well,
Was that rebuilding as well?
No, it wasn't. That was the
Okay.
point. That was
Fair
the point.
enough.
It wasn't working. So they've gone to the rebuild, and they've got a ton of young kids. Half their
Okay.
youth team came up, and they do have, albeit they do have some vets.
Where's Jordan Hughes playing? Was he from Melbourne?
I think he might have been Werribee originally.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yep.
All right.
So I think once a couple of years under these kids' belt at the top level in the state, then they'll be fine.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah, do
We'll
it.
hold
See
them to that.
See you in a couple of years,
Okay,
mate.
fair
You
enough.
can crow.
Round
You're
12
roasting crow.
coming up after the break.
You can roast it before you eat it.
Hume City Eltham. Who's going to roast in that game?
Eltham will win.
Okay. Bulleen Diamond
We'll
Valley.
be the roaster.
Oh, Diamond Valley up against Bulleen at Bulleen. Oh, I don't mind Bulleen's chances there.
Neither do I. I'm pretty inclined to say Bulleen, but I think Diamond Valley just have the cattle.
Ringwood Melbourne.
Ringwood.
Corio Bay Bulleen again.
Cry baby.
At home, by the way. Waverley
Good
Sherbrooke.
fixturing, BV.
Waverley Sherbrooke. Acid's on Waverley, by the way.
Who are they playing? Sherbrooke.
Sherbrooke.
Oh, Waverley, yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I am. State champ women. Melbourne 62 defeated Waverley 44. Melbourne just doing enough at the moment. They're just doing enough.
18
Nicole
point
Zammit.
win's pretty solid.
Yeah, no, it is. Nicole Zammit 15 points. Megan McIntyre 11 and 10. Waverley 32 of their 66 shots.
Let me guess.
were from
Downtown.
downtown. 7 of 32 they hit. They got to change
They
it up.
can't. They
Surely
can't. They're
they
not
can.
big enough. They're not strong enough. They don't
There's
have
not a bloody. There's not a fence wire or something that zaps you when you step over the three. You don't get an electric shock when you step over the three.
As a fellow-
inside the three.
As a fellow tray baller, I completely understand why you don't go in the peak. In the paint, you just get hurt. All right, you get hurt.
I'll tell you what, it'd be very funny in a game of basketball if a Waverley player did go to step inside the three and just got electrocuted. Bang! They win. Diamond Valley.
And away venues, they've actually got the paint.
Yeah, that's
It's all
right.
up-
We don't condone
electric
people
currents.
getting electrocuted, by the way.
No.
Diamond Valley 78 defeated
Family
Sherbrooke.
show.
It is defeated Sherbrooke 44. Jacqueline Smith 16 points. Sally Lang 13 and 12. You know what? It just hasn't worked at Sherbrooke this season, has it?
No, flat out hasn't.
Has not worked.
They brought all these people together,
Hasn't worked.
and no, it hasn't. It just hasn't. They haven't meshed. I don't know what it is. Whether
Where
it's-
to for Sherbrooke in the future? They haven't got the kids coming through the program. Are some of these older, wiser, mature players? I've said that in the nicest possible way. Are they going to stick around?
I don't know, mate. You're gonna have to ask them. But it's going to be some questions asked at the end of the season, no doubt.
I reckon there's questions being asked right now. 34-point loss.
Yeah, that's at the hands of.
Mind you, I was about to say, Diamond Valley on a roll.
On a tear.
Are you a believer
I'm
yet, young
believing.
man?
I said I was a believer last week, maybe even the week before. Believe.
Ringwood 76 defeated Hume City 59. Edmondson, Warburton, the Kiwis, Gonski. We thought they were hanging around for another week. They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
And I'll tell you what, if New Zealand get through the qualifiers later this month, they ain't coming back.
No, I don't think they are. Do you reckon New Zealand will make the qualifiers?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, no, who are they up against?
I think that's in Europe, isn't it?
No, it's being played in Turkey, I think.
That's in Europe.
Yeah, you might be
Technically
right,
it is,
actually. Yeah, okay. all
I know
right.
my geography, mate.
Yeah, no, you
I don't know
don't
anything
really
about this, but I know plenty
Hume
about
City,
geography.
7-game winning streak. With them two gone. Bang, finished all over.
Viv Sard taping shoulders
Wow.
before games.
Vivian
Allegedly.
Sard, 20 and 10 in this game.
Yeah.
If you want to just talk about how good Viv Sard is, make sure you tune in also to the State Youth Champ 1 show
The
this
night before.
week. Wow.
No, the same night.
Same night. She's doubled up the same night. Hit
Ridiculous.
51 points. Anyway, you'll have to check that
Yeah.
show out. 20 and 10 for Viv Sard wasn't enough. Tori Hansen, 24 and 7, the Ringwood import, who has to carry a fair bit now on her shoulders because, of course, we brought everyone up to speed last week. Amanda Benke gone, ain't coming
You know
back.
they've got new import though, don't you?
I did see that. Tell us a little bit about her.
She's massive. She's 6'6". Forgot her name. But she is 6'6". I think she's going to be very good. Amanda Benke, she's proven.
Yep.
We know what she was going to give us, and she has given it to us again this season. She's gone. Be interesting to see if this is going to be an upgrade or not.
What is it about Ringwood and imports? One out, yeah, we'll just pluck another one in, they come.
Such a hater.
Got some cash down there, right?
You're a hater.
Well, they've got
aren't you?
something going on down there. They've got more imports than anyone else. McKinnon, 89, defeated Bulleen, 71. Tess Fury, good. She's in good form at the moment, 22
Wow.
points. Laura Thomas, wonderful season, 20 and 10. Alex Love, 17 points. McKinnon up and about the Cougs.
That is the definition of by committee, the McKinnon Cougars. I'll tell you
absolutely.
right now.
That's the way they
share the
work.
ball. And they're just so tight. They're a tight-knit bunch.
It's the way they roll, man. It's the way they roll. Lauren
Don't
Pearce,
talk like that, it's annoying.
20 points for Bulleen. Delisha Lloyd's a new import, speaking
Yeah.
of imports.
Yep.
Imports for Bulleen. 14 and 7 first game in. I reckon she's going to be all right.
I reckon they needed her,
Hmm.
and she's going to be good. You know, 14-7 first up game for an import, you take it.
I think finals are out of reach though for the Boomers.
Yeah, probably.
Might be a little bit too late. Waverley 48 went down to Eltham 57. Holly Florence, who was
No.
Holly Grimer last week.
Is it Holly Florence?
Is it Grimer Florence? Florence Grimer? Is it just Holly Florence now? Just Florence.
Florence
okay, no
and the
worries.
Machine?
10 and 13. Olivia
Can we call her
Bontempelli.
Florence and the
Yeah,
Machine?
very good, very good.
Or
Olivia,
Florence the Nightingale?
Olivia
What's that?
Bontempelli,
Is that
15 and
something?
7. Shut up, young man. Taylor Dickinson, 9 points, 15 rebounds, 4 blocks for Waverley.
Taylor Dickinson.
I think 27 shots from outside the arc this time round.
See, they're
Brought
improving.
it
They're
down a little
listening.
bit.
They're
Brought
listening.
it down. Ladder State Champ women. You're cooking with gas, man. Melbourne 10 and 3.
Don't
McKinnon
get
8 and 3. Eltham 8 and 4. Hume City 7 and 4. Ringwood 7 and 5. Diamond Valley on a charge. I love them.
Diamond Valley.
Love the Eagles at the moment. Like what they're
Cut
doing.
that off after Diamond Valley. It's going to be an absolute battle.
Well, they're 6 and 6. Bulleen 4 and 8. Sherbrooke 3 and 9. Waverley 1 and 12.
Here's a question.
Scared of the paint.
Shut up.
Go on.
Anyway, do you think Hume City, despite being 7-4, miss finals now?
Yes, they will miss finals.
Unlucky. Who's going to take their spot?
Diamond Valley.
Not Ringwood.
I'm
Ringwood not
on
making finals.
Diamond Valley's bandwagon, man.
Okay.
Love them.
Alright.
Here we go. Round 12. Hume City and Eltham.
Eltham.
Melbourne Ringwood.
Ooh. Melbourne, I think.
Sherbrooke Waverley.
Whoever can get the most trays up.
It's going to be Waverley, there's no doubt about that. Diamond Valley and Bulleen.
Dive Valley.
Ringwood and McKinnon.
McKinnon.
Now here we go, you're a McKinnon boy.
Yep.
As we leave this week's show, here's the bet for round 12 to shave
Right.
Callum's head. We've had 3
Can we
cracks
stop this?
and we've missed out on 3 occasions.
This is the last go.
So this time it's on Ringwood women
Oh.
against your Cougar girls. 5 Cougars,
If
thanks.
they win,
If Ringwood beat McKinnon, it's coming off next show. If Ringwood women beat McKinnon women, your girls, 5 Cougars, thanks, you love them.
Oh,
If
wow.
Ringwood beat them, it's coming off next show.
I've got some friends at Ringwood.
Done. There we
I
go.
got some friends at Ringwood.
I got none.
Under the table.
See you, see you next week. Hey, enjoy the week
Do you
off.
know Tim Donaghy?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Enjoy the week off.
Ain't no stopping us now.